For some people, the mountains have always held a special place in their hearts.
Big one.
The mountains of the Himalayas, with their awe-inspiring majesty, have captured the hearts of many. But what about those who call this blissful setting their home? To the Lunups, yaks are invaluable resources who are not only their companions but also their heritage and their history. Yaks, the hardy bovines adapted to the high altitudes, continue to play a crucial role in Lunana's economy. Their milk is transformed into butter and cheese, while their wool is spun into warm, durable textiles. The meat provides sustenance during the harsh winter months, and yak dung serves as an essential fuel source. Even the bones and hide find use in local craft.
시다 더 보자. 생겼어. 희상성 예쁠 것도 주라. 응. 주라 희상성.
The Lunups are also popular for collecting cordyceps, and cordyceps are known to fetch very handsome prices.
Did you pick it? Is it in good shape?
Nothing. I didn't know there would be this. I don't know it will go on exit.
Huh?
No more roots.
It's gone. Do you need the roots? The roots is a good part. This is not the good part.
The discovery of cordyceps and the sustainable harvesting of the medicinal herbs have undoubtedly brought new opportunities to the people of Lunana. These valuable resources, combined with their traditional reliance on yaks and horses, have created a unique economic tapestry that sustains the remote community. Horses too remain indispensable. In a landscape where motorized vehicles are a rarity, these short-footed animals serve as the primary means of transport, carrying goods, people and the price quadruceps to markets beyond the mountains. Despite these resources and the income they generate, life in Lunana remains a daily challenge. The absence of proper road connectivity isolates this community from the rest of Bhutan for much of the year. Communication with the outer world is tenuous at best. Network connectivity is poor, with signals often weak or non-existent. This digital divide not only affects personal communications but also hampers access to information and educational resources.
You can be creative.
It's like a robot. Can be anything.
Yeah.
Electricity, a commodity taken for granted in much of the world, remains a precious and often unreliable resource in Lunana. Solar panels provide some power, but not enough to meet all the community's needs. The people of Lunana have had glimpses of modern technologies and facilities. Satellite televisions in community centers offer windows to the wider world. A few have even experienced the convenience of modern appliances during visits to the urban areas. These experiences have kindled a yearning for more consistent access to such amenities. People of Lunana strive to balance tradition with modernity. They find themselves increasingly vulnerable to a force that knows no boundaries: climate change. The rivers that have sustained Lunana for generations are changing. Glacier melt, accelerated by rising temperatures, is altering their flow patterns. In the short term, these may lead to increased water availability, but the long-term prospects are concerning. This global phenomena is reshaping their homeland in ways both subtle and dramatic, presenting new challenges to their way of life.
Came down that glacier.
As glaciers recede, the very source of these life-giving waters is under threat. The glaciers themselves, once thought eternal, are in retreat. These frozen giants, which have shaped the landscape and regulated the local climate for millennia, are shrinking at an alarming rate. Their disappearance not only threatens water security but also changes the face of the mountains, which the Lunups call home. perhaps most alarming is the growing threat of glacier lake outburst floods. As glaciers melt, they leave behind vast lakes held back by fragile natural dams. The people of Lunana know all too well the devastation this can cause. In 1994, they fell victim to a catastrophic lake outburst that swept away homes, fields, and lives. The memory of these disasters lingers as a stark reminder of their vulnerability in the face of a changing climate. Even the newfound bounty of cordyceps is not immune to these changes. The delicate balance of temperature and humidity that allows these fungi to thrive is shifting. Some years bring bountiful harvests, while others see scarcity, introducing a new element of uncertainty to the Lunups' economic lifeline. Medicinal herbs too are feeling the effects. Some species are migrating to higher altitudes in search of cooler climates, while others struggle to adapt to the changing conditions. This shift not only impacts the Lunups' income, but also challenges their traditional economic knowledge. As the people of Lunana face these complex and interconnected challenges, their resilience is once again put to the test. They find themselves not just on the front lines of modernization, but also at the vanguard of climate change adaptation. Their story is no longer just one of local significance, but a microcosm of the global struggle to adapt to a rapidly changing world. As Brian's journey through the remote highlands of Lunana came to an end, he found himself returning to Thimphu. His mind brimming with profound insights and invaluable experiences, the stark contrast between the isolated life in Lunana and the relatively modern capital city of Bhutan only served to underscore the complex realities he had witnessed. Upon his return, Brian was compelled to channel his experiences into a form that could bridge the gap between the remote highlands and the urban center. Drawing upon his background in anthropology and his passion for art, he conceptualized a solo art exhibition titled Money Cannot Buy You Love, a solo art show about modern Bhutan. This exhibition, between Brian's way of translating his fieldwork into a visual narrative, could spark conversations about development, happiness, and the changing face of Bhutan.
Mobile phone, but like, there's a new one coming out, the new Apple phone. I need that one. So it's like it never ends. You always have to have that.
Each piece in the exhibition was carefully crafted to reflect the dualities he had observed: tradition and modernity, isolation and connectivity, simplicity and consumerism. Using discarded objects and everyday items, Brian created thought-provoking installations.
So this piece is another piece about development and contemporary life in Bhutan. Again, these are discarded objects from the toxicology and from the mobile repair stores. I took apart computers, I use lots of things that represent technology, such as keyboards, the mobile phones, television, antenna for the television, a bumper from a Hilux. So I would argue in this piece, I'm trying to talk about things that symbolize an ideal life today in Bhutan. So I would say that things such as a mobile phone, computer, television, cars, all represent things that people think of like as having a good life. If I have my computer and my car and my mobile phone, then I'm happy. So this is something to think about, question in certain ways. These things usually, I would say, make you have a more comfortable life, but necessarily, do they bring you like the real happiness, like, you know, that you're looking for?
Humanizing Highlanders, an 8-foot by 8-foot installation, directly drew from Brian's experiences in Lunana, using items like a Merok Sakten Go, electrical wiring, and school notebooks to highlight the complex realities of development in remote areas. Through these artworks, Brian aimed to start conversations about contemporary life in Bhutan, critically analyzing the state of society and questioning whether wealth truly brings happiness and well-being. His exhibition served as a space for reflection, encouraging viewers to consider the impact of rapid development on traditional ways of life and values. The insights gained from his time in Lunana, the challenges of isolation, the impacts of climate change, the stigma faced by Highlanders, and the encroachment of consumerism all found expression in his art. Brian's work sought to humanize the Lunups, presenting them not as exotic as others, but as a fellow Bhutanese grappling with the complexities of a changing world. As the exhibition came to a close, Brian prepared for the next phase of his journey. With a wealth of data, experiences, and newfound perspectives, he left Bhutan to return to the United States. He would then continue his doctoral studies, processing and analyzing the rich tapestry of information he had gathered. Brian's time in Lunana and his subsequent art exhibition in Thimphu stands as a testament to the powers of immersive fieldwork and creative expression. Its challenges, its beauty, and its people continue to inform his works, contributing to a deeper, more nuanced understanding of development, culture, and human resilience in the face of change.